everybody, it's Corey and Denise from Does Size Matter. We're at the Austin Convention Center RV show here at Crestview Georgetown dealership section where they are selling Georgetown. That's just a coincidence, I think. But today we're going to get to take a look at the Georgetown 36B5. This is a really unique floor plan, and I can't wait to show it to you because I know it's going to appeal to a lot of people. Remember that everything we're telling you in these reviews is based on Corey's and mine's research and our opinions. We go on lots of places, we look up lots of information to share with you, but mostly it's our opinion. Priorities are going to be what matters, and mine and Corey's is probably going to be different than yours, so take everything we're sharing with you and we hope it helps you in your purchasing process. At the end of this video, we're going to link to the construction video of the Georgetown Class A's. So that's where you'll get the nuts and bolts about how they're actually made. And we're just going to go through this one and show you the specifics to this unit. So also remember that when dealers bring stuff in, they can add extras here and there, or put some of those options in, and that's going to be reflected in the price too. So the one you might be looking at may be costing more or less or things like that depending on the options. So check into that. We're going to take you on a little tour around the outside first, and then we'll get to the all anticipated inside. So I'm on the driver's side rear. This is where your flushes are. So your black tank flushes here, and way down under here is where your valves are. And this is where you'd hook your hose up to. These areas are insulated with heat tape, and your tanks also are heated. So that's that one. If we move on over, here's another bay. These all have lights in them, by the way. So that's kind of your electrical and storage in there. Oh, they've got a cord in there. Oh, and this will be a 50 amp hookup. Here's where your fuel is. Moving down to this bay, this is where your utilities are. So you got your water filtration, another black tank flush, and your fills, and an outdoor shower. And all of these, remember, have little thingies underneath where you can put hoses down and stuff so you can close the doors. This unit has a Onan 5500 watt generator, and I'm not sure, but I'm going to ask the rep whether that gets run on just the gas from the tank or whether it also runs on propane. Then you've got some storage here, and this is, Georgetown's really working hard on getting more storage into their rigs, so this is pretty good size storage. Remember, we're not comparing to those big diesel pusher things. This is a Ford F53 chassis, so it's built a little different, and this is pretty good storage. A little more storage here. And then we move on to the propane tank. There's quite a large amount of propane being stored on this rig. So, this one's got 3 slides to it, 2 on this side, 1 on the other. Let's come around. So I just want to mention that this is fiberglass gel coat and stickers on it. And you can see the large awning, which has the LED lighting, and right up there at the top you can see that they have that aluminum cover that goes over the awning fabric to protect it from the elements and sun and all that. They do use awnings with arms. Some manufacturers use the armless ones. To each his own. They feel that this is the better system. That's what they're going with. Question I have is whether when the awning is fully extended, hopefully this door wouldn't be hitting it. So continuing on down the passenger side, you've got your, I'm not sure, these will be a metal frame step. I'm not sure. I don't think they're aluminum. Up here they do have a TV, and you've got your controls, and you've got speakers. In this bay, you'll find your 2 batteries and your hydraulic system for leveling. Over another bay, And you've got your storage area, which also has some electrical plug-ins. Over here, you've got some more storage. These bays, and there are a number of them on the rig, are actual, you twist off and they are access points so that you can do maintenance. More here. Some more storage here. And another one. So the Georgetown 36B5 has a gross vehicle weight of 22,000 pounds. It's got 80 gallons of fuel. The length is actually a 37 foot 11 inches with a height at 12 foot 6. 82 gallons of fresh, 84 of black, and 84 of gray with a wheelbase of 262 inches. It does have one awning that's 12 foot 6, and today at this show you can get it for the low price of $116,995. So the MSRP is actually $168,000, $139,000. But you know, at shows they are trying to move through inventory, and they will bring down the price for you. So depending on how you're doing it, you might be able to get a really good deal on one of these. So now let's go inside. I just love this floor plan, and people are gonna love it, I know. So come on, let's go check it out. So let's start in the kitchen. Nice rig, really. I do like the colors. Okay, a bit monochromatic, but it's not that dark wood that people have been complaining about online. It's much lighter, and then you could dress it up with whatever colors you want. Solid surface countertop. You do have this extra piece, which I do like, to give you some extra space, but you also have this countertop space. You have separated sink covers, which I like, because then you can have one in and one out and use the sink and then keep that as countertop. Double stainless steel undermount sinks. This is a really nice tap. You know, it's got the sprayer. I like it. I always like having a little window in front of the sink. Let's look at, oh, this is a sound bar. Interesting. Storage. That's pretty good storage for under a sink, really, because usually there's plumbing in the way. These are decent drawers. I guess I want to mention in this unit that all the door fronts and drawer fronts and door fronts are wood, and these are vinyl covered plywood boxes, but you do get 4 drawers, so that's nice. And I mean, you're thinking, what's the TV doing in the kitchen, right? Like, why would you waste your upper cabinet space with a TV? But check this out, if I can do it. Ta-da! So really, that's quite a creative use of space. It's a big cupboard. You can get in there. It's got all your hookups and stuff for your TV. And the only person that's going to be bothered by this is the person trying to watch TV while I'm cooking. So that's okay. It's a decent system, I think. Okay, coming around. We get a 3-burner gas stove covered. I do like the 3 burners. I would like it to be a little more level with the countertop, just because that's how I like it. But I'm happy to have 3 burners, so no complaints there. You've got a knife block thing there. This is actual tile. And moving down, that's a pretty decent sized oven. I like those. Moving up, this is a convection microwave. Again, I don't know that you really need convection when you've got the oven, but you know, it is a bit of a different way of cooking, and people might want that. I don't know what the heck that is because I can't reach it. Can't even show it to you. Sorry, folks. Size matters. Now moving down to this. I mean, wow. Check this out. Like, this is a huge fridge. I'm thinking this is an 18 cubic foot. It is a Norcold, but it's big. What I like is, well, A, it's big, but also it's propane and electric. I really like having that option. Well, I don't have that option, and I wish I did. So, oh wow, that's a freezer, hey? And look, all the way around, you can fit stuff. This, okay, this is the fridge I want. I really like this fridge. It's big, I can reach it. It's gas and electric. Okay, if we ever have to get the residential fridge out of the Beaver, we'll film it for you, because that will be an adventure on its own, but I want one of these. Okay, let's take a look at the dinette. First of all, there's some storage under there, under both sides, which is good to have, but you'd have to climb the heck in there. I would appreciate if that had a pull-out in it. This will make down into a bed. This is a different type of table where it's kind of cantilevered off of the end. So, I mean, it seems pretty sturdy, but you'd want to be careful that your kids weren't jumping on that. In the seating area here, it's a bit deep for us, and I probably would like it to be a bit shorter. It's all going to make down into a bed, and that counts too. So, I mean, that's probably why it's longer. You could put some pillows or something. I do like this little curved part at the back here, because it's comfortable to sit in. You can watch TV, you can chat with people. I think this is good. Table's a little bit narrow, but I don't think we would need it any bigger. So, you know, glass of wine, anybody? Good windows. You can just open them out. I mean, it's not my favorite type of window because I like more airflow, but these are very popular windows. No, I guess not. So let's check out the other seating areas in here. So this, okay, so the rep was telling me that these are recliners, but it also still makes out into a bed. You'll see why I question that. Like, do you really need another bed? But it does have your seat belts so that you can seat more people here. And there is very reachable storage up there. Comfort. Yeah, it's pretty comfortable. And remember that this isn't a slide. So if we were driving down the road, this would be sitting up here, and you could see out the windshield as a passenger. So I like that.
I'm doing this because generally always I drive, so Denise asked me to do this. Looking at this cockpit, it's laid out pretty much like a truck dash. There is some adjustments for leveling and stuff that are specific to a motorhome. One of the things I do notice, usually I can get away with just a backrest, as most of you know. I don't have it with me, but one of the things, this steering wheel only goes up that high, and I don't think even with the seat fully adjusted that I could deal with that properly. So I would need to make some modifications, and a lot of the controls seem very far away for someone with normal arm length like myself. So I would say anybody that's, you know, of average height of less than 5 feet, you'd have to make some modifications to drive that. So it may affect a few people. Nothing that can't be overcome. Seats are comfortable. Other than that, visibility is good. It's got kind of a slope down dash, which gives you better visibility towards the ground and to the sides. Yeah, I think they did a good job.
These are automatic and full blinds, so I really like that. I'm not really partial to having curtains in the front if you can avoid that. I love the big expansive view of the window. So to me, this is a really good blind, and you don't have to fight with it and climb all over to get it down. The side ones are manual, and they're good too. So I like those. The windows up here are really nice. There's also storage up here, and you can open those up even though there's a bed above us. So that's good. And you can, if you decide you don't want this bed, it can come out and they can put a TV in here if you wanted that. What else? Okay, so this bed is holy cow heavy. Like, there's no possible way that I could, the way it goes down is you lift it up and this piece moves forward and then it folds down. It is super heavy. So, you know, personally for us, we would never have this. Any guests that we have can sleep on the other fold-out beds, so I would not have this. But if you say have kids or things like that and you're going to use this space, then it's probably a decent bed. There are different mechanisms though that I've seen in other rigs for that kind of a bed. And there's this cute little table down here too. So if you've got your chairs turned around and you're sitting here, you would have a place to put your drink or your snack. I like that. So, lighting in here I do like. It's all LED and it's not too fancy, and that's just my personal style. I like it kind of basic. Electrical outlets, USBs, that kind of thing. There's a USB here. There is an electrical underneath the fold-up counter over there, and I see electrical over here, but that's kind of it. So that would be sort of minimal for us because we would work a lot in this area. Two 18,000 BTU air conditioning units, both with heat pumps. So that's good to know. They don't all have that. And, I want to take you back and show you why this is such a unique floor plan. Come on. Bunks. Is that what makes it the most unique? No, there's one more feature. But these are good bunks. They have thick mattresses. They each have a monitor in them if your kids need those, whether that be for school work, because that's what I'm saying you'd use it for, right? They do have lighting. It is in a slide, so I wonder how far that would come in. And you must be able to just inch through here when the slide is in. Storage for the kiddos. And I know a lot of people think bunks, bunks, bunks. Everybody wants bunks. Not necessarily. You could use this space for a multitude of other things. Pet owners are using them for kennels and things like that if they've got more than one. I had heard about a bird being put in here. And even for some of those folks that want to put in a home office, this would be a great space for that. So think outside the box when you're looking at bunk models about what you really need in your floor plan and how you can utilize the space to make that happen. So now, come on back here because I really want to show you why the bunks in this model are even more unique. We don't have kids, but when we get grandkids, I can't wait. Anyways, when we get grandkids, or if we had been traveling with Courtney in her younger years, which also meant often friends and things, these bunks would have been super handy. But then this is a full bath. Come on in. Not a lot of countertop space. I do like, again, the undermount stainless, fairly deep sink that Georgetown's using. They could do better on the taps. Dometic toilet, some storage. And this is a really cool thing about a second bathroom is this is a big shower. Like really big. And you could probably put in better fixtures and things in here, but you get glass doors. This is a one-piece fiberglass shower. Lots of floor room. You get a sunroof. I think this is an awesome bathroom, and it's the second one. You get your ducting for your AC. You've also got heat ducting directly into here, so this bathroom is going to be very functional and warm. I also see that in the shower, I don't know if you want to catch this, there's actually access. There's an access point to the taps. That's really great. Come on back and check out the bedroom. This is really a spacious bedroom. Residential king mattress with some storage. Oh, that's nice. In there. It does have side tables, so I'm happy with that, but they're a little bit far back, and I noticed you have to climb up on a extra thing to get back there. So there is a bit of climbing in this one. What do we got though? We do have USBs. Oh, that's quite deep storage in there. I like that. And you know, I can get it. I have to climb up on our bed to get our stuff there too. Day and night blinds. Just looking for any plug-ins. I don't see a plug-in over here. So let's take a look at the storage in this unit. So this is a decent sized closet, good storage. And then if you come down and pull these out, it's kind of interesting. They're more bins, you know, than like drawers or cupboards. So that's kind of neat. And then you've got your TV underneath that. Oh, that's huge storage. Okay. And then more closet space over here and more bins below. Then moving on into the second bath, like keep the kids out there. Come on back. And this is good too. So again, we're into the one-piece fiberglass shower, just like you'd probably have at home. It's got a seat, it's got glass doors, it's big, it's got a skylight there, Dometic toilet, porcelain bowl, plastic lid, foot flush, no window or anything, but you know, can't have it all, right? Some storage. I like the height of the mirror. We got that nice little sink. Got storage there. So you got 3 nice drawers here. Plug-in switches, and then in here, again, space that you could make whatever you want, but it is plumbed and wired for a a one-piece washer-dryer system. This is a really cool rig for families or for someone who needs just that little extra space that they would do something in the bunkhouse. And 2 full baths, and not just a scrunchy little one, but 2 good-sized baths. So I really do like this floor plan. I hope you liked it too. At the end, you'll see in one of the corners the link to the nuts and bolts construction video. So make sure you click on that so you really know how these rigs are built. So hit the like, hit subscribe. It's really good to have you guys along. Thanks for watching.